Hello everyone. This is a channel with revenge, stories from Reddit. If you like today's story, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. Enjoy. After my mother-in-law left for a sanatorium, I couldn't stop and decided to bring my idea of revenge to life. I suggested to my husband that we give his mother a little surprise so that she would be pleasantly surprised upon her return. He agreed, and we went to my mother-in-law with mysterious smiles on our faces. When we came to her, I set to work with such diligence as if it were the most important task in my life. All weekend, I tirelessly and very carefully cleaned and rearranged everything. The floors gleamed, the walls sparkled, and new decorative elements gave the room a feeling of freshness and coziness. I also sorted and cleaned every corner to make sure everything was spotless. When my mother-in-law finally returned, I'd already completed everything I had planned and was looking forward to the reaction. And she didn't keep her waiting. My mother-in-law locked herself in our bedroom and started shouting about what an irresponsible and disobedient daughter-in-law I was. She was loudly indignant and even threatened to write a statement to the police. The husband, hearing her screams, entered into a conversation and expressed his opinion about her actions. The words became bitter and sharp, and as a result, they have been quarreling for the second month without communicating with each other. Watching this from afar, I could not hide my happiness. It was sweet revenge for all the humiliation and attacks that I suffered from my mother-in-law all this time. Now I could calmly enjoy peace and serenity without her constant visits and criticism. Every day she was away reminded me how wonderful it was to be free from her presence. My point of view on this revenge story may be mixed. While bringing justice and redressing grievances may seem satisfying, there are several aspects to the story that are worth noting. First, although the main character describes her actions as a pleasant surprise, they are actually in the nature of revenge and harm. Instead of creating a positive atmosphere and joy, her intentions are negative and cause conflict. Secondly, using the argument about long anniversaries of insults and humiliation from the mother-in-law as a reason for such revenge may be controversial. While it is clear that long-term conflicts in the family can be a source of great emotional wounds, retaliation in the form of revenge will most likely not lead to a solution to the problem, but will only make it worse. The third aspect to consider is the outcome of revenge. Instead of bringing the main character a long-awaited sense of peace and tranquility, her actions only lead to further destructive consequences in family relationships. The vicious circle of mutual accusations and conflicts continues. And while the main character experiences the joy of this sweet revenge, the long-term consequences of her actions may be short-lived satisfaction. Ultimately, revenge rarely leads to positive results. Instead, it exacerbates conflicts and interpersonal problems. The best approach to resolving a conflict with your husband's mother might be to have an open discussion, seek compromise, and try to find a peaceful solution to the problem. This is the only way to create an atmosphere of mutual understanding and harmony in the family.